on, fam? What is going on, ladies and gents? welcome to another great episode. Oh, we rolling. Welcome to another great episode of our Smooth Club podcast, a show where everyday men discuss everyday topics. I'm your guy, Arrington Gavin, and joining me is my bro, co-host, Mr. SyRok Fox. As you see, he got his hands tied right now. SyRok, where are you at? I'm just curious.
Yeah, so right now we are live broadcasting for Brighton and Stratton Community College, the Lady Bobcats' last homecoming game. And let me tell you, it's electric right now, man. It's crazy. Number 6! I'm announcing it.
This man is the game announcer, live streaming, and he's also co-hosting a podcast. Can we just give it up? Can we give it up? If I had a clapper, if I had the applause button, we need a clap machine, man. See, this is what I love right here. You know, we bring to you nothing but authenticity, and we bring to you again change the narrative. We all are business owners. We outside of the podcast. SyRok is, founder of Foxtail Studios. He's a stand-up comedian. Producer, you name it. The man is a TV host. I'm a business owner. I'm actually in I'm in my office at the moment, and we just put at least an hour of our time a week to just have a great time, talk on some great things. So again, I love it, SyRok. You don't need to apologize. I love it. It's dope. But man,
it's pretty fun, man. I'm excited. You got a good guest on today, man. I'm happy to talk with him.
We sure do, man. So on today's episode, we are honored to have Mr. Zachary Hines II. Zachary, man, is one of the most talented musicians. One of the most talented musicians I've ever seen. I was honored to, be in his presence at SyRok's show in your city. He's actually the band leader of SyRok's musical group for his. So SyRok has like a late night vibe show. So. SyRok has a late night show. I love it. SyRok has a late night show where he has his own musical band, and that band is called Fortress. Fortresses. And Mr. Zachary Hines II, he's the founder and creative director for that group. But Zach, man, when you hear this man perform, sing, his voice is very unique. For one, when you talk to him, you're like, where did that voice come from? So we're gonna have him on later on in the show. But for one, happy Saturday. If those who are watching, again, y'all can check us out on all major podcast platforms, whether it's Apple, Spotify, iHeart, Google, you name it. We can also check past episodes on the Roku channel, Global Vision Network, and of course, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rugged Evo TV. Again, that's RUGGED and then Evo TV. Subscribe. Check out all of our great episodes. You can hear us and watch new episodes every episode every Saturdays at 7 p.m. So in that case, I wanted to bring up SyRok and I was honored to be at the this past Tuesday evening at the Tuesday night at the Emerge Awards and Premiere Show, which is Emerge is a magazine, a business and lifestyle magazine, really catered to business owners and entrepreneurs. And Tiffany Boyle, who is the commissioner of revenue for the city of Newport News, Virginia, and she's also the founder of that magazine. She was a guest on our Smooth Club podcast. I want to say either season 3, somewhere in season 3. And
she was on the show before. I didn't see her.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, she was on the show before. Had a great interview, man. And she had hit us up and was like, hey, would you want to host the red carpet? I'm like, yeah, this is I'm slowly but surely kind of building up the media resume, and I said, count me in. So, I hit up SyRok. I'm like, hey, SyRok, I'm new at this, right? Would you mind, co-hosting it with me? And he's like, bet. So I'm thinking, SyRok's going to be in front of the camera.
I tricked you. I made you all freshly.
I'm like, so SyRok, what are you doing? You staying right here? He's like, no. This man put on his Oscar, winning performance as far as being the director. But he's like, this way, ma'am, that way, ma'am. Can you stop right there? No, you're next. You're
yeah. Put you in front of the camera the entire time. It was like an hour and some change.
Man, SyRok, we were there for an hour and a half, and it was a dope experience. I mean, we got to interview local officials, of course. We interviewed Tiffany Boyle, other nominees, and people that were honored for some of those great awards. They had Entrepreneur of the Year, Startup Business of the Year. I talked with two brothers who have a business together, Bush Fitness. You know, their main focus was keeping their.
They pulled a W that night.
They sure did. They sure did. And their father, who you know, he passed away. Their goal was to help, you know, spread his legacy because he was very involved in their community. And so it was just good. It was great networking. It was just a great night, great drinks. Now, I'm not gonna, you know, the food. The food was a little.
It was, you know what?
Let's not go there. That's not go. It was delicious. It was delicious. Man, that cake, boy.
I didn't say
that
lie.
cake.
I didn't say lie. I said let's talk about the negative.
Oh, I'm talking about it. This cake was so good, y'all. Let me tell you how good this cake was. This cake was so good. I'm still thinking about it right now as we. Let me take a swig real quick. Let me take a swig.
Man, that I bit my cake, man. That's what I get for eating it early, because I was the first person to bite the cake, and that cake was super hot.
Let me tell you something. When we showed up early, when we showed up early, the cake and all the food was there at the same time we were. We should have known because we showed up about 2 hours early, and that food was on the table 2 hours
before we were sitting down.
Tiffany, we love you. It was an amazing event. And we, you know, I spoke with Tiffany about the night after, and I said, please, you know, we would love to continue to do the red carpet. Had a great time, and you know, they of course want to build it up and expand it to because I mean, it was held at the Hampton Convention Center, a great huge venue out in Hampton Roads, Virginia, and you know, it's always good to be a part of something new. So you know, shout out to Tiffany, shout out to the Emerge team, man. And we want to continue to work with them. And, you know, thank you for trusting our Smooth Club, but also just, you know, trusting us with the media there and things like that. And shout out to the other media groups that were out there. Ty McCoy, co-host of Tough Talk Today for Famous Radio Live. And then you had Goat Talk Live?
Goat Talk Radio.
Goat Talk Radio. Yeah, they were out there, man. Some funny dudes. A lot of them, they're going to be on the show later on the season. So it was great, man. It was great. But look, I want to bring up a couple of topics, man, before we bring on Zach, because I know Zach's gonna come on in about 20 minutes or so. And first I want to bring up is as you realize, it's just SyRok and I. Cam is like we said, Cam is in New York.
Family, right?
Yep, Cam is visiting family in New York, man. So we just wish him safe travels, and he'll be back on the next show. But one thing that Cam has specifically said, please don't ever bring up Kanye West or, you know, Ye's name on this show. Well, Cam ain't here.
You did it.
Cam is not here, and I'm gonna do it. Damn it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because
he's gonna say something. He's gonna say something when he sees this episode.
The man might just say, he might just pop on. He might just pop on, surprisingly. But man, so check this out. So stuff gets worse and worse for Kanye. So every time I turn the channel, boom, Balenciaga, they cut ties with Kanye. Chase Bank, they cut ties with Kanye. And now after Kanye was on, he initially had an interview on The Shot, which is LeBron James' show. They cut that off because they specifically said, you know, their show is not going to be promoting, you know, hate speech or, you know, it's things that he said on that show was hate towards the Jewish community. So they never showed the air. They never aired the episode. Now there was another show called Drink Champs. Drink Champs said, well, we are gonna, you know, have him on and we are gonna air the show, which they did. That wasn't smart on their hand because, of course,
now he's apologizing. I already seen
exactly. Drink Champs, one of my favorite shows. I remember the first time when Kanye came on there, they had a part 2, which I only watched part 1. I couldn't watch the second part. It was just he gave me a headache throughout the whole show. But they had him on. It was not good, and so after what he had said, and he had said some hurtful things about, you know, in regards to George Floyd. He said more hate towards the Jewish community, and they still aired it. Now they took it down. I'm gonna say 24 minutes after it was already on their YouTube channel. Which
24 minutes is enough to get over 1 million, over 2-3 million views on the.
And that's exactly what happened. It was 1.5 million to be exact. It was 1.5 million. And you know what? The George Floyd family, which let me bring it up. the George Floyd family has plans to file a $250 million lawsuit against Ye. But in 250, now Ye is worth $6 billion, but still, get it in a pocket. So they're suing him. Also, they're even putting in that lawsuit potentially Drink Champs and Nori, because you basically put this guy on your show and you knew what he was capable of. Now, my question I want to ask you, SyRok, because my wife and I we had this debate last night, and I told him that I don't think that the family should think about suing Drink Champs or Nori, because prior to that, when that episode was aired, they had a disclaimer before, basically saying we are not agreeing, nor do we condone what our guest says and stuff. So that is the disclaimer. So what she says is like, no, they should still get sued because they know what he's capable of. If other shows had took him off and like The Shop and so on and said, no, we're not having him on the show, then they already knew what he was capable of. What's your thoughts, man? I mean, you have a show, I have a show. If we had the opportunity to interview Ye, would you have him on your platform?
So it's a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope for sure. Yes, you know when you got Ye on your show, he's gonna say something crazy. But if you start to penalize and block and take down what he's saying, then what's stopping the people from the next step of saying, hey, now you can't say you don't like a company. Now you say you don't like, I don't know. It's just, it's a slippery slope. If you start blocking speech on one direction, people are going to find a way to connect that to another argument and start blocking speech another way. You know what I'm saying? So it's, I'm a comedian, and I say way worse stuff than that. Way worse. And the only reason I get away with it is because I want it and I make it funny, and I put it on the screen for people to take their medicine in a, safe, digestible manner. Ye ain't diluting what he's saying. That's the only difference. So when, say, on this interview, I'll say something that you disagree with, and you take down the show. It's just, to me, it's like, what's the difference between what Putin and the people over in China and when they block a speech or an idea or a thought, it might make some people mad. Yeah, it might trigger some folks, but then that's why it's freedom of speech, so they can get on their own platforms and say what they disagree with and say what they have issues with. But to be able to block them completely, I think it's dangerous. I really do think it's dangerous. Now, is Kanye stupid? Yes. Is he a genius musically? Yes. Stop asking this man questions.
Stop asking this man questions, please. You know what? I totally agree with you saying, man, because Ye, like you said, Ye, being that he's getting banned from platforms, what is he doing now? He's buying his own platform. Like, he's literally going to be investing, potentially being the owner of, it's called Parler. Parler is a very strong conservative social media platform. So most of those people that got banned from either Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, boom, they go to Parler. They have the people that leave YouTube that are either get suspended or censored and stuff. They go where to, it's called Rumble. It's basically like the very strong conservative version of YouTube. So it's so many platforms. Like you said, they're gonna have their option. And like for me, I truly think they should sue Kanye. He's the one that said it came out of his mouth. So Nori, Drink Champs never agreed, and they put a disclaimer. But if Cher was on here, she will fight tooth and nails like she did last night, because we agree to disagree. We just she's saying no, Nori and them, they should get sued, and they should get hit hard. And the sad part is, Revolt TV and Drink Champs YouTube, I think, channel, they took the episode down, but there's other people that had streamed that episode, so you can still go up on YouTube and watch it, just not under Drink Champs YouTube and stuff. So I mean regardless,
the video out, it's out.
You said what?
I mean, once the video hit the internet, it's there.
Absolutely.
You can try to scrub and you can do a little investigated and try to get off of the main platform, but it's impossible to remove something what's there, man.
It's crazy.
I got some tapes out there.
You say you got some tapes? Y'all look, y'all start need to searching. Start searching.
It's a different name. It's
in a different name, man. This man used to be a porn star, y'all. Y'all ain't. This man got a pass.
Everybody do, man. Everybody do.
But it's the truth though. It's just the hard part is, man, Kanye cannot take a break. And like, you know, as a you know, a comedian, DL Hughley, one of the greatest, man. DL said it best. He's like, look, people cannot say that you know, yes, he suffers with bipolar, this and that and the other, but
the one of the moms or whatever on here, so they can hear your conversation on the stream. So I don't know if he talks about
Hold on, let me. Here we go. They heard my opinion on Kanye.
Oh Lord. What? Well, and just like that, So
the live stream, so I'm canceled next. I'm canceled next. It's all right.
Oh,
I'll be fired after today.
please don't look. But we're gonna what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna go to a quick commercial break, but we'll be back with our Smooth Club podcast. Again, SyRok is simulcast. He's doing a lot of things right now, but he's making it happen. Shout out to making it happen. Look, we will be back.
Okay.
I'm a master of my mind. Manipulate the masses with motivation to move. This is the only chair I'll volunteer to sit in. Spinning and spinning. Each loop past the mirror, I see a better me. In true destiny, confidence is key, so these 2-week cleanups won't be memories. Hey barber, do you think it's possible to reshape the temple that holds my thoughts? Shape up in the hub makes me bold my walk, cause sometimes a lineup could be your savior. Do you think it's ironic that I can monetize my work when I stick to the master plan and get my taper? No more thoughts of getting burned by the system, and this new product doesn't burn my taper. Thank you. Let's normalize uncovering our bodies from that sheet, and we look stunning when it comes off, cause we are masters of our mind. Manipulate the masses with motivation to move. Each cut allows more and more room to grow.
What's goody? So look, y'all, in about 5 minutes.
That's the commercial that we all saw and was like, wow, that was amazing. But you played your commercial beforehand and nobody saw it.
you gonna bring that up, SyRok? See, I woke up
because I was hoping you would play your commercial this time because I was paying attention. So I was hoping that way I could be like, hey, it was good. But
you see, y'all, see, I had forgot about that. I had a great nap and I slept on it and woke up and I was a new man. But see, now SyRok is bringing back that hatred, man. That look. Let me tell you something. I played that first. That was the brand new episode. brand new commercial for Rugged Evolution Beard Care. It was dope. Ain't nobody pay attention out of lick, but they said, "Oh man, that thing is good, man. What that is, man? I love this commercial." I'm like, y'all ain't say nothing for me. You know, I remember that though. I remember that. But man, look, I will, and I'll actually bring this up for Zach when he gets on. But you know, just you know, we're not bringing up, yeah, not gonna speak too much in it. But I just want to say, you know, as I would like to ask Zach, you know, how does he think the impact on music he's putting on at the moment? Because as it's just like, I look at it like R. Kelly. You know, people are mad fans of R. Kelly's music, but right now it's hard to be a fan of R. Kelly's music after seeing what he did. So it's like,
didn't he drop the project?
You said what?
I feel like R. Kelly's releasing music.
Oh my gosh, I hope he didn't. Oh my goodness, we think what he.
The rumor is, I was looking for it. There are some files, but I didn't try to click on it just yet. So,
but you know what? But that could be true though, because I mean, a lot of artists they make so much extra music and they keep it like an archive or library and say, look, hold that. We're not ready to put that out. So you could be right. He probably said, hey, look, it's time to launch that music out because apparently he's losing money. So do you, so,
make a license plate.
hey, look, if he making license plate, the initials, everything is so off because isn't he he's not that good when it comes to reading, so I don't know how he can do the like. but yeah, man. I mean, I think it might be an impact on the music game, man. A lot of people, they're saying he's a musical genius. Yeah, I'm talking about Ye, but I think he might be putting a huge dent in it as far as all the great work that he put out. People are really just not even people like other musical artists. They're like, I'm done, man. I'm done. I can't take Kanye anymore. What do you think? And I don't want to get you in trouble over there, but like, what do you think the impact on music will look like after whenever this is over? Which I don't know when.
For me, well, one, I can separate the person and the art.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I can separate the person and the art. There's a very, very famous artist that everyone knows about who cut off his ear for a copyright. But yet his stuff is still displayed all over the world. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, that dude is weird, lonely, a little sad. But I don't look into him as a person. I look into his art. I don't really care. I don't really care about the individual. I care about, the medium.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Respect.
Now, will I go kick it with Ye at a party? Probably not. I'm probably gonna leave that alone. But
hey, SyRok lying, y'all. Let Ye call SyRok right now. SyRok gonna drop all he's doing. He be like, I got it. No, I'm messing with you, man.
No, man. He dating some girl who looks like Bruce Lee right now. It's just it's too many problems.
Hey, not Enter the Dragon, Bruce Lee, man. Bruce Lee was that dude. Let me tell you something. I was raised off of Bruce Lee. I saw all the movies of Bruce Lee, man. Freaking 145 pounds of pure muscle. That man could fight a bear with some nunchucks, man. Shoot. And who was the black guy that was in one of his movies with the fro? He was like a karate guy. That was Kareem Abdul. Kareem did a movie with Bruce?
Yeah, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar did a movie with Bruce Lee. You didn't know that?
That is funny, man. Kareem Abdul.
He left a big footprint on his chest.
That is hilarious. You know what? I feel like Shaq should do something like that. Like they need to recreate those movies and put Shaq in that because Shaq would be the ultimate villain, man. Shaq is huge. Shaq done getting all diesel now and stuff. He's already a personality. I'm serious, man.
I would watch it.
It would look dope. It would look dope. They can't do it with Chuck. Chuck's figure a little funny. Chuck got a weird. Charles Barkley got a little. He got Charles got that grandma figure, don't he? Though, like that.
Like how he walks.
Especially how he walks. Yeah, he be walking like he got like bunions, corns, everything. Like, why are you hurting right now so much, man? Oh, we gotta get Chuck on the show.
I know you're not here right now, but the Bobcats, their interview looking good, man. They so focused. I'll tell you what, I wasn't into college sports like that beforehand, but now I'm so happy that I told you about the young ladies play, man. They are really showing out. Their teamwork is crazy. I mean, the communication is off the chain, and then they're even sideline support. And I wish you were here to check it out. It's amazing.
Man, and I love that because I love for one, I love college sports. Two, I love it that for one, you said they're a community college, which is again to me, I look at it as another avenue for people that want to say play on the top tier level because community college is always the opportunity to boom. Start the opportunity here, and then you're there for 2 years, and then go up to a big time schooler.
And there's a stigma. There's often a stigma when it comes to the lower level sports, athleticism, and competition. But these ladies are really trying. They're sweating out here. They're diving. This is harder than floor. I'm not diving on the floor. But just right now, somebody just went head first and try to save it. I mean, that's crazy. Not me. maybe on the beach, but
that is funny. Now, SyRok, being that you're a viewer there as well, man, what would you have to say about like just women's sports in general? You know, we're kind of taking it far left with the conversation, but I'm just curious, like being that you're a viewer there.
Depending on the sport, there's some that I prefer. So volleyball, to me, really volleyball is so electric. Like when someone scores, the whole team celebrates in this unison like chant. You can tell that they've been playing together for a long time. Even with our opposing team, you watch them play, you watch them communicate, and when someone messes up or drops the ball, it's no one like, hey, that was your fault. Get off my court. No, it's and the Lady Trojans, they got the point forward on them. No one got their head down. Everyone still staying positive and ready for the next play. Lady Bobcats, everyone celebrated the point, hand clap, hug, and ready for the next play. So I love it.
You know, and that's dope, and I love seeing that because I'm all for continue seeing the growth, and when it comes to women's sports, because I'm that person where if you have a pro before your name, pro this, pro that, you all should be treated the same. I know it's on a business standpoint, it's like if it's not seats, asses in the seats, then hey, tickets are not being sold, so that affects like the whole money situation. But I still think they should continue to build that up, build up more finances for that.
The crowd is pretty thick. I mean, the audience is pretty thick. Everyone's engaged. Everyone's paying attention. I mean, this is a whole new community that we know exists. But I'm glad I come to the conference.
I know that's right, man. I know that's right. Well, look, I'm hitting up. I'm about to text Zach to see if he's all ready and all mic'd up and everything. I know he's at the HU's home or Hampton's homecoming, I believe. Hold on. We gonna keep on until Zach gets on. We gonna bring up another conversation, man. So Pharrell Williams, Hampton Roads, great. He is coming back to Hampton Roads with another festival. This time, not something in the water. This one is going to be called the Mighty Dream Forum. Now, the Mighty Dream Forum is a 3-day event that's going to be happening in downtown Norfolk, the Neon District. So it's about walking distance from, if you're familiar with Norfolk, Virginia, we have an arena called the Norfolk Scope. It's literally shaped like a dome. It's been there for years. And next to the Norfolk Scope, there's the Neon District. So the Neon District's always been kind of, the district where you have your great, of the arts. They do live music there. They do live poetry. They, you have business owners all from there, clothing stores, bakeries, coffee shops, you name it. It's starting to be a great area for the youth to come hang out. And Pharrell Williams, who initially like 2 or 3 years ago, he started was the Something in the Water Festival in the oceanfront in Virginia Beach. And the Something in the Water was an historic musical event, man. So I've never been to a music fest at all. That was my first. And Something in the Water was that was my first ever musical fest, and I think it was supposed to be like a 3-day event, but one day got canceled, so it became 2 days. But just in that span of 2 days, man, I mean, you had about 30 artists per day. I'm talking headline artists. You had Diddy, you had Snoop, you had Chris Brown, you had Charlie Wilson, you had Busta Rhymes. They had a surprise appearance of Jay-Z. So it was a huge success.
Like, it's crazy to say that some of the names in the area that we're in, like you just don't hear it too often. You hear Jay-Z and Virginia Beach right now. I'm like, what?
Exactly. Is he lost? Is he kidnapped?
Like, what?
But it's the truth, man. I'm like, I can't believe we witnessed all these people. And then I remember the first day one, I think Migos and Gwen Stefani was perform. Since it rained out, literally Gwen Stefani puts on her social media like, I'm heading out of Norfolk. I wish I could stay, but the first night got canceled and rained on, but we'd love to come back. So we had amazing artists, but people don't know, like Hampton Roads breeds a lot of amazing musical artists. We just had Missy Elliott. She had a street named after her, Missy Elliott Boulevard. We've had let me see, Timbaland is from the area, Chris Brown. Oh man, who else? Chris Brown. Oh, Pusha T.
You know what's funny about the Missy Elliott street being named after that street, just like in the other corner where they took the picture at. So they got her and was it Timberland? Her and Timberland was holding up the sign. If you was to turn around and look the direction where they were looking, I did my incense right on that in that store. So I was like, oh, that's my incense supplier. So I just thought that was a neat little thing.
Well, you know what? Timberland's lips were a little dark. Timberland's lips were a little dark, so he might have hit that place too. He might have hit that place up too. Them lips were looking a little dark, Tim. I'm like, that ain't cigars, brother. That ain't cigar lips. That ain't cigarette lips. that is some blue moon. No, I'm joking. That is some.
You chalk it up to old age. Chalk it up to old age.
I know, right, man. But we breed some amazing musical artists, you know, of course, athletes, actors, man. You know, a lot of greats come out of the Hampton Roads area, man. And one of those great people are Zach Hines. Let me see if Zach is all set. No, he is not in the back. He's not in the backstage yet. Let's see. No, he is not in yet, but we're gonna keep on. You know, hey, we live, so the show must go on. So
I'll tell you what, there's no excuse right now. I'm DJing the announcers of the game. We're live streaming the game, and I'm doing the interview.
Bro, like I said, where's your Oscar? Where's your award at? You need an Oscar, you need an EGOT, you need an Emmy, an Oscar, a Grammy, a Tony.
I need it all.
But you know what though? That's what people need to get. We're trying to change the narrative when it comes to, you know, grind mode for one. I mean, the grind never stops. I mean, we were exhausted Tuesday night, man, and we kept it moving the next day. Like, I mean, that's the kind of motive.
Speaking of the show though, I'm so excited. So I ran into a little hiccup when we first initially did the footage for the red carpet. It was so much that I want to try and include it all. And unfortunately, we couldn't. I just couldn't include every single detail that I wanted to in there. It would have been a movie.
It would have been as long as the Titanic, probably, huh?
Right. It was like, hey, what's the show? The red carpet or the actual award? So what we're doing on my side is we're passing around individual videos and some of the most important people who we talked to that day. They're going to be the ones who you get, and you can share with the world. I'm pretty happy with it, and you did great. You couldn't tell it was your first time on the red carpet at all. I was proud of you, brother. I was like, hey.
Because trust me, SyRok will go ham on me and be like, look, this is not for you, okay? Your day job, please stick with that. Anybody says that you could do this, they lied to you.
Let's go ahead and improve your advertisement on that.
Exactly. Hey, look, y'all, SyRok already went after my couch. That was the first time I met him. So you already know, you know what he probably says to his friends. When he's comfortable with you, he's like, oh, I can go shoot. This man said this couch is disgusting, man. Who does this man think he is? Bringing his own glass of Maker's Mark. How rude. This man came in with a glass of Maker's Mark. I'm like, okay, this dude.
I wanted to be prepared. I didn't want to look like, you know what, this guy don't know what he's doing. He wasn't ready for
this man came with the fresh kicks on, a glass of Maker's Mark. Had the chesticles showing. I mean, this man really thought he was a shit that day. I'm like, what in the world? I was like, man, but back to Pharrell's what did I call it? The Mighty Dream. So the Mighty Dream is a forum event focused on diversity in business, and it's happening this November in Norfolk. It's going to be a 3-day event, and it will bring business leaders with the goal. Say it one more time, SyRok.
Is the lineup out?
The lineup is out. Let me see. I'm gonna pull that up in a sec. Let me see because they did bring up the.
About it being released, but I didn't get the chance to.
Let's see. Yes, the lineup is on, and okay, you got 3 day. Already said that. Okay, so the lineup includes many leaders from the world of finance, consumer brands, academia, and beyond are scheduled to attend the forum, including 7-time world champion and Formula One superstar Lewis Hamilton will be in attendance. Damn. Okay. The Spring Hill Company CEO Maverick Carter. Maverick Carter. He's Maverick Carter. I think he works with LeBron. I think with the shop. I want to say that, or I want to say on the podcast. I want to say that. Yes. Spring Hill, and I could be wrong. Spring Hill Company CEO Maverick Carter, astronaut Leland Melvin, and then comedian Hannibal Buress will be in attendance as well. You know Hannibal? And then they got performances. There's also going to be performances. Will include Thundercat, Saba, Joe K, and K Tronada, artists that I have never heard of, but maybe Zach might know of them. I'm gonna try and hit up Zach one more time. And what I'll do, I'm actually gonna go to a quick commercial break, y'all. But when we come back, we're gonna try and see where our guest is at, so we can get this show on the road. All right. We'll be back with our Smooth Club podcast, a show where everyday men discuss everyday topics. Had to leave to see where our guest was at, but let me I think SyRok, you still there, boss?
You put some weird sound effect on your you sound like a monster, like a gremlin.
Oh, do I sound like that now? You still there? Hold on, SyRok. I'm gonna remove you. Did you want to come back in?
This is what I hear on my side.
I'm gonna remove you back in, boss. I'm gonna remove you and bring you back on the stream, okay? All right, y'all. We are having some fun technical difficulties here, but again, we are still doing good here. Again, we were talking about Pharrell Williams' Mighty Dream Fest, Mighty Dream 3-day event happening in Norfolk this November, which is very exciting because Pharrell is coming back to Hampton Roads, bringing great awareness when it comes to small business and business owners. This is a great opportunity. Hold on, we're gonna bring. What's going on, Chief? My bad. You said I was sounding bad.
You sound really good.
Okay. Hey, look. This is the power of going live, man. So we I had sent out I was contacted him.
Any further, I get his backside.
We are I can hear you good. We are still awaiting our guest. I made sure I contacted him again to see. I know he might. I don't know. SyRok, he might be getting turned. He might be getting turned in Hampton. It is. He said it was gonna be at Hampton's Hampton's homecoming.
Yeah.
But
if you want to, we get this live stream though.
You said what?
It's live streaming.
What? Where you're at?
No, I'm saying, you're live streaming?
This is we're recorded right now.
Oh, okay. Because I was definitely thinking you try to meet back up with us, because in a minute they're about to do the halftime, and I'm gonna have to talk a little bit.
Bet. Well, look, we will come back. We'll hope to get our guests a little later on, maybe on IG Live, man. But hey, at least we had a great conversation. We spoke on some great things, boss. And again, we're gonna try and bring on our guests eventually.
Can't take it back.
Well, look, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this discombobulated episode, but we still made it happen because we want to make sure that you can tune into our Smooth Club podcast every Saturdays at 7 p.m. And again, just to have a great time, sit back, hear some great conversations. Again, we want to just help change the narrative. We want to have some fun and also inform and learn too amongst people. So we apologize that we could not get our guest. We were really excited to have Zach on, man. Talented cat. He will be on the show very soon. If not, we might do a part 2 of this a little later. But again, if y'all can just enjoy the rest of your Saturday, enjoy the rest of the week, please continue to support our Smooth Club podcast. You see our platforms down at the bottom where you can find us at all major podcast platforms. So there's iHeart, Spotify, Apple, Google, you name it. Our YouTube channel, Rugged Evo TV. Please subscribe, hit the like button, all that good stuff. As well, you can check us out on Roku on the Global Vision Network. So look, y'all be easy. SyRok, you enjoy yourself at the game, boss man. And look, we are gonna let me get our exit music out. let me get our exit music out, and we are going to be back again next Saturday for another great episode of our Smooth Club. SyRok, what you got going on, man? Later during the week, anything coming up? Anything you got throwing?
We're gonna do some interviews at Virginia Beach. Have a little fun, talk to some of the players about the last year at Bryan and Stratton, and I think that's it. Man. It's just an athletic week, man. Athletic weekend for them.
All right, boss man. Look, take care, boss, and I'll talk to you later. Talk to you next Saturday.
All right.